Namaste. Welcome to the Everyday Thought from the Speaker's Yoga Diary, Volume 2, Day 78. Now, this video is about the real perceptions or seeing. What exactly do we mean by the real perceptions? In the earlier video, the speaker has pointed out how the perceptions come in our way between us and the objective world, and how these perceptions are tainted by our own knowledge. And these perceptions or impressions or opinions are not real, as the speaker has said, and therefore our seeing the world is not real. Now, in this video, the speaker would like to continue this and focus more on what exactly the real perceptions are or the real seeing is. Seeing the body in the body, seeing the body in the body, experiencing the sensation in the sensation, and experiencing the emotion in the emotion, and experiencing the feeling in the feeling, and experiencing the thought in the thought is real perception. That is seeing the things or objects or ideas as they are without any distortion. But seeing the body other than the body as my body, experiencing the sensation other than the sensation as my sensation. Similarly, experiencing the emotion, the feeling, other than the emotion and feeling as my emotion, as my feeling, and experiencing the thought other than the thought as my thought is misperception and misconception. Nothing is yours. The body is a product of copulation. The sensations, the emotions, the feelings, and the thoughts have come outside from people, books, institutions, what we may finally call, within quote, culture. So this culture is created by everyone, and this culture is coming in our way, and this culture is dictating us. This culture is corrupting our thinking, our perception, our seeing, and therefore this culture does not belong to anyone. It is strengthened cumulatively by everybody's contribution. And thus, over time, this culture has taken its deep roots, not only in society, but in our consciousness. And this culture is coming in our way between us and the objective world. Therefore, we do not see the world as it is. We do not see the object as it is. We do not look at a bird as it is. We do not look at a tree as it is. But we bring all that culture and impose it on the object, on that which is seen, and therefore our perceptions are tainted. Therefore, our seeing is not real. So, what is happening is not our actual seeing of the object, but our seeing is happening through the perceptions created by culture. And therefore, our seeing is completely distorted. It is not real. Therefore, we see all kinds of clashes, conflicts, and misery, of course, at the end. When these perceptions or impressions or opinions corrupted by culture are removed, then a direct contact is established between us and the objective world. Then the real seeing takes place. And there is nothing to transpire between us and the object. It is simply seeing, it is simply perceiving, and nothing else. There is no recording, there is no recognizing such seeing or perceiving, because recognizing such seeing or perceiving takes place only when there is a culture. But since culture is removed between us and the objective world, what happens? The real seeing, the real perception, and in that state, nothing gets entered into our consciousness. Nothing goes into our consciousness. Nothing gets stored in our consciousness. Nothing gets recorded in our consciousness. And nothing remains there. What is happening is the consciousness of our body and our mind is in contact with the consciousness of the objective world. So there is only consciousness that remains. The consciousness in us is in touch with the consciousness of the outer world. So what remains is only a consciousness, and nothing else takes place there in that state. Namaste. Thank you very much for listening.